এসো। আমেনা, জাইনাব, মামা। Hello.
Today we're going to Universal Studios. And assalamu alaikum.
বাসার কাছে আমরা আসি না। হ্যাঁ,
চিকেন নাই না কেন?
Is this your first trip to Universal? How is it your birthday today? Or is it this week? Tomorrow. How old are you going to be? 10. And it's your first trip here. You're going to have some fun. And everyone else whose birthday is not today, you guys are probably going to have fun too. My name is Paul. I will be your guide around our studio today. Mike is next to me at the front of the tram. He's very important to the tour because they won't let me drive backwards. They say it's not safe. So he's going to drive us around, and there's somebody who wants to give the tour a quick introduction, the host of The Tonight Show, Jimmy Fallon.
The King's experience in one piece. You've got the very best guide.
His name's Paul.
And the greatest driver.
His name's Mike.
They're the best. I love them. Even though...
Tour guide Paul. If at any time during the tour you need immediate assistance, if you have a medical emergency, if you accidentally drop something important off the tram, if you just can't wait until the end of the tour to use the restroom, it's okay. Pull that red cord above you, remain seated. I'll come back, I'll see what you need assistance with. Since the studio tour is private property, if you drop something over the side, if you're experiencing sound issues, video issues, any problem, please don't jump off the tram. Pull that red cord above you and remain seated. No smoking on board. This is not a movie set. You are welcome to take a picture of it, but it's a fire station, which they have in every city. And people are so... 1990s, Quantum Leap was a big hit for Universal on NBC. We brought the show back, and they've been filming all over our backlot. So I'm going to be pointing out some areas that they've been using for that series. The Voice is currently preparing for their 23rd season. We do some shows here for the Peacock Network. That is a streaming network that's owned by NBC Universal. Angeline, for example, that is a series with Emmy Rossum that has been filming on the lot. Grand Crew is on NBC, but they also stream on the Peacock Network. They just started working on the second season of Grand Crew, and that usually can see a lot of construction going on over here behind this green fence. This is all for Super Nintendo World, and we're very excited to announce Super Nintendo World is going to be opening early in 2023 here at Universal Studios Hollywood. We don't have a visiting from. Where are you guys from? Las Vegas. You know the Minions in Las Vegas, right? Yes. They're known everywhere. They were just in a movie, Minions: The Rise of Gru. We do a lot of family films with the Minions. And on the left, that's another statue from a family film. Are there children on the tram that saw Ted? If you're under 10 years old and you saw Ted, raise your hand. You didn't see it? You didn't see it? Watch it when your parents aren't home. You're going to learn new words. That's Dwayne Johnson's office. He has his own production company. It's called $7. He moved into the office last year. All of these bungalows are offices for writers and producers. For the beginning of the tour, Mike had been driving us past the sound stages and the production offices, and that's considered the front lot. Now we head into the back lot, over here on the right. This is where we're going to be going for the rest of the tour. The back lot is where we have all the sets that are too big to go inside the sound stages. And we're going to be taking the tram all around the set so you get some pictures. First set, I'm going to point out from a movie, is right across the grass on the Bruce Almighty.
Place the dog!
That's our back lot right there. So that's kind of what I do for the rest of the tour. I go, look at this building. This is how we use it in this production. In fact, the road that we're on right now, this is a famous... And in 1989, they said the world would look like this by now. In Back to the Future Part 2, they said in 2015, cars and skateboards would fly, and they're like 7 years behind schedule. A lot of television shows have been filming out here recently. Rutherford Street, and to tell you a little bit more about it, I'm going to bring back Jimmy Fallon.
Hey everyone, welcome to New York. I got my start right here in New York on Saturday Night Live. This is actually my old neighbor. What's that bumped over there? My old woman. Tough lady. This is my favorite hot dog guy. Hey buddy, how's it going? Remember me? fun, bro. Just like old times. Gotta love New York City. Hey, it's cool, guys. I was just walking there. So it's not exactly New York, but a lot of times when you see New York in the movies, it was shot right here on the Universal Metro sets. If you can make it here.
Here's this part of the backlot for the latest season of American Ninja Warrior. They had the obstacle course built down the whole length of the street.
That made me want to direct movies. I saw that movie on TV when I was about 8 or 9 years old. I wanted to become a filmmaker. So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Sky Island. It was great to have you along for a ride. Now we have created this 3D immersive experience, so you're going to have your glasses ready. Don't put them on yet, but just have them in your hand because we're about to return to Sky Island.
All right, everybody, hold on to your belongings. Remain seated at all times.
Dinosaurs speak for each other.
The King Kong 363D is one of the world's largest, most intense 3D experiences.
About this wall and the movies that we used to work on, there's no cuts. You can one very shot, this train that's driving along from Skull Island is
Board lets you know what we used it in. Most of our picture cars work. They are operational. The only ones up here that don't work, the Flintstones. They don't have engines. Flintstones don't have engines. They have to use their feet. There's a car from Harry Potter. There are some vehicles from the Jurassic Park and Jurassic World films, including a gyrosphere that was designed and built specifically for Jurassic World. Up on the monitors, some other picture cars in action. We're gonna hit the second car. That's terrible. Dinosaurs keep spitting. That's my bicycle. I'm gonna show you the scene from the Lost World with the RV that I just pointed out. Jeff Goldblum, Julianne Moore, and Vince Vaughn are trapped, and a T-Rex is pushing it off a cliff.
Oh yes.
And the script calls for rain, and they're shooting the scene outside, and it's not raining. Can I show you what they do? Here in an area called Old Mexico, and we're going to create a storm. And we're not going to use any computer effects. We're going to use sprinklers. Water builds at the top of the hill, and at one point, it's all going to rush down and create a flood. And sometimes the flood will hit one of our trams when we're driving through. This morning, we are that tram. So be careful if you're sitting on the left. There's a flood coming.
Look, flood আসতেছে।
There it is. Now look up at one of the monitors, and this is that flash flood 20 years ago in a scene from the movie Big Fat Lion. Nacho Libre, Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, our series Angeline on the Peacock Network. And when we leave old Mexico, we cross the border into a very historic part of our backlot, our old western town. These are some of the first sets that were built at the studio. Some of them date back to 1915. They were originally built for silent films. These sets are still used. Last week, Bel Air was filming out here. 2 weeks ago, Quantum Leap was filming out here. Never have I ever used these sets. Which was built specifically for Nope. And that's a little bit later on. At this point, we're a little bit past the halfway mark of the tour. And again, I do want to remind everybody to please remain seated on the tram. And I want you to keep in mind, if at any time during the tour you drop it in, I'll come back, I'll see what you need assistance with. The next part of the backlot. For 4 seasons, this was The Good Place in our NBC comedy series with Kristen Bell and Ted Danson.
You, Eleanor Shellstrom, are dead. This location, the afterlife, I've never ever seen this. You're in the good place.
I'm not supposed to be here.
We have 2 blue doors. The people that you see walking around, they're taking one of our VIP tours. If you take the VIP tour, every now and then you get off the vehicle, you walk around some of our sets. This is what the set looked like on the show.
I can't risk going to the bad place.
Maybe it's not all that bad.
How can I help you?
What is the bad place?
Well, it doesn't sound awesome.
Now the sets that we've used for that comedy series are the same sets from our classic black and white horror movies made in the 1930s and 40s. This is The Village and Frankenstein and Dracula, The Wolfman, The Invisible Man. All of those movies would have a scene that would take place in the courtyard. There's nothing in here in 3D, so don't put on the 3D glasses for this. There's nothing in here that's going to pop out at you. It's a subway station, and we're going to stop in here for a moment. This is going to be one of our picture stops. Even when we come to a complete stop, please remember to remain seated. There was, hold on a second. That was an earthquake. Oh no! Don't laugh, it's an earthquake. Let's get out of here. The water main. started, I had just mentioned that set had been using an episode of Bones. There was an earthquake in There's a billboard on the left side of the tram. Amity Island welcomes you. I had mentioned at the beginning of the tour. There he's smiling, so you can get a picture of that. This is the Jaws attraction behind her. So for 12 years, she roamed the world solving crimes and writing mysteries. You rarely saw her at home. But in the few episodes, he is going to be the voice of Ted, just like he was in the films. And the TV series is going to be a prequel. So everything that everybody, children and adults, know the van. A very colorful van called the Mystery Machine. It's a yellow Camaro with black stripes. That's a Bumblebee. That was used in Transformers. The difference between the picture cars up in this area and all the picture cars we passed by earlier, all of the cars behind the fence have been abandoned by the tonight at 7. The Bates Motel is run by Norman Bates, and he lives in a creepy house at the top of the hill behind it, and we're gonna be, Norman's home. He's standing out on the front porch. He looks nervous, probably because an airplane almost crashed into his house. Anything to do with the airplane landing in your backyard? Norman? Hey, Norman, not until 7 o'clock tonight. It's like the purge. After 7, you can get up. We're not gonna, Norman, put the knife away. Don't stab people yet. I was gonna tell his mother. Look what he did to the airplane. That's a sharp knife. Norman Bates didn't have anything to do with the airplane crash or the destroyed houses. Steven Spielberg did. This is a set that was originally built for War of the Worlds.
The airplane crash site set is a perfect example of a set that is all.
This is Jupiter's Claim, a nostalgic, small-time Southern California amusement park owned by former child star Ricky Juke Park. Over there, look into the winking well and have your picture taken just like the kids in that old 90s movie Kid Show. That's what this whole place is loosely based on. Remember that one? No? What? A little further down, you can see the brand new Star Lasso experience. Built to showcase an unbelievable new live show. It's not looking so live now. Anyway, behind this Hollywood fantasy, the Gold Rush frontier town lies a sinister secret. Smack dab.
Stopped here for a moment, allowing you time to get some pictures.
You just lost control of this hole. One, there's a high-value witness from the Federal Protection Program aboard your vehicle. And two, an international crime syndicate led by Owen Shaw is honing in on this vehicle to take that witness out. Shaw's as ruthless as they come. They'll stop.
I thought this is the kind of party a 10-year-old would like.
What we doing? This is the race day after party, and the where the other?
Roman Pierce, FBI, don't move.
Him?
That's right, party's over.
You know how long I took to iron this shirt, man? I'm not.
You're under arrest right now.
Ladies, just back up a little bit. Got you. Slightly.
First of all, I don't work for you. Oh, really? Well, tell me, Roman, who do you work for?
Mama look, mama look.
We don't work for nobody. Cop, I suggest you clear out of here, otherwise we can't guarantee your safety.
Guarantee my safety? Mine's a whole lot bigger than yours.
Escort this novice out.
Let's get a cookie, puss.
Got an ugly
ugly suit on, man. It's cheap.
Somebody out there really pissed off Shaw. It's gonna get ugly fast.
Okay, we're gonna go catch up with them. Now is a good time to put those 3D glasses on.
This is our turn.
Allora sì, veniamo qua, dai, veniamo, se a te piace sai che è buono.
Never